This is Glen Kessler.
And Lindsay.
This is Curtis.
And Jeff.
And Danielle. And Samantha.
And when we're not sitting around in my backyard drinking Aperol spritzes and making absolute nonsense happen, we're going
Geeking on Walt Disney World
with Curtis,
Lindsay,
and the whole
Geeking family.
You gotta be with Lindsay tonight.
That Glen Kessler, he is like a gunslinger with his iPhone when he wants to do an intro for the podcast. He just brought it right out while we were having a nice time on his patio in the backyard on my last trip to Washington, D.C. with Lindsay. On that trip, I was able to meet up with Nancy K for the very first time. She lives in the area, and I just got off the phone with her. She was talking to Mom about a trip she's taking in July. Well, hey, Disney World geeks. Curtis Stone here. I am the Podfather host of this amazing Geekin' family. Welcome to episode 513 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, Susan Cox, Samantha Kuhn, Auntie Judy, Andy Hoffman, Daniel Ginger, and Glen Kessler join me to review our experiences at the TDC 2023 trip to Disney World. And I've been having fun talking and hanging out with friends, reviewing trips to Disney parks for over 9 years. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. I started the podcast with my daughter, Lindsay, talking about our Disney World trips, and then we brought on our Disney geeks to tell their trip stories. Our listeners are so positive, caring, generous, and they are experienced Disney geeks. You'll get lots of ideas and tips for your next trip to Disney World from their real-world experiences and trip reports. We encourage a family atmosphere here on the podcast, and we'd love for you, too, to join our Geekin' family. We've got an amazing private discussion group in Facebook. Search for Geekin' on WDW Family in Facebook, and it's a great place to ask questions, share your trip pictures, and have fun with one of the best group of Disney World geeks out there on the internet. And we're independent Disney authorized travel guides with FTC Elite Travel. We'd love to be your Disney travel guides, help you book your room, tickets, dining reservations, just talk about Disney World like Nancy was doing just this afternoon with my wife, Margita. Her good friend, Auntie Judy, helps out, and they are the Traveling Tiaras. Get started by emailing them at travelingtiaras@gmail.com. No stress. Just check the show notes. Check the website. You'll find their email as well as mine. If you'd like to reach out to us to book a trip, talk to me about your trip that you've already taken. We'd love to support you in all things Disney World, even Universal. And this week's trip report is a roundtable review of the Disney Crush podcast's first World Conference. It's been a month now. We've been back home, but Susan Cox, Samantha Kuhn, Auntie Judy, Andy Hoffman, Daniel Ginger, and Glen Kessler shows up late to review resorts and food. And we stayed at the Boardwalk, Kidani, Beach Club, Caribbean Beach, and Saratoga Springs. Some great restaurants like Steakhouse 71, where we wore our Mickey Mouse Club shirts. A sort of dapper day. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Glenn gives us his top 4 barbecue joints. Rosa Mexicana and a bonus with Sanaa, where Samantha surprised us on her early arrival. Talk about our favorite moments, Nomad Lounge, late night arrivals, Toy Story Land pictures, all kinds of late night fun and shenanigans. Well, there are many kinds of Disney World trips. You can take your family or go on a couples trip. Some of the geeks go solo and have a great time. When this group of friends who met through the podcast go to Disney World together, they laugh, they cry, and just have a great time together in their happy place of Disney World. So for my Christmas present this year, my wife surprised me with a package to Disney World with a bunch of my friends for the TDC 2023. I've done my trip report. You may have listened to that already last week. This week, I thought I'd bring on some of my friends that joined me on this trip. It was a lot of fun, and I've got Susan Cox, Samantha Kuhn, Auntie Judy, Andy, and Daniel joining me now this week for a roundtable on TDC 2023. Hey, Susan.
When did Andy become a first name only?
I don't know.
I feel pretty good that I am like Glenn Kessler and Samantha Kuhn, like fame now. It's a pretty good feeling.
But you didn't even get a last name. You're just Andy. There are no others.
But he also included you in the solo ladies also.
Which is even better.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got 4 solo ladies and Daniel joining me and possibly a special guest later on who's, I don't know, coaching baseball or doing something with the family. He'll be a little later on. Hopefully he'll create some chaos in our roundtable this week. But Susan, you got me motivated. You messaged me right away. You wanted to do your trip report, but I got so many friends. We had 50 friends that went on this trip. It's hard to pick just a few, but that's what I did this week because, hey, that's what I got to do.
It makes it more fun. I love doing the roundtables. It's so much fun.
I'm so glad. It's been a while since you went to Disney World, too, so I wanted to bring on the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half, maybe more than that. It's been a while.
All right. So welcome. And Samantha and I have spent not only TDC 2023, but last weekend down to Washington, D.C., spent the night with our good friend and the Glen Kessler clan.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time together over the last few weeks.
Samantha, in the car, like 15 hours, Lindsay and I were talking about
listening to me sing the entire way.
We had show tunes all the way back and forth from New York and Washington, D.C. And Samantha is now really qualified to be a Little League coach, right, Samantha?
Oh, yeah. It's all me. It was my idea to get Alden from the little kids game, so and that worked out well.
So you put Alden in at the last inning to close out the game that is going to be in infamy in the Kessler clan. He's only 7 years old.
Glenn texted me the other day that video had been watched like 1,200 times or something. And he was like, so 200 you and 200 me. Who's the other 800 views?
It's an epic moment in the Kessler family. Young Alden, who's 7 years old, completed the game and made the last 3 outs. And then after that, they came down to Washington to join us having a geek meet down in Washington, D.C., going through the museums of Washington. So, hey, Samantha.
Hi. You sick of me yet?
No.
You ready for a break?
I miss you.
When are you coming to New York? Next weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. See you next weekend.
See you next weekend. If you'll have me.
Always.
Lindsay are coming into New York for some more Broadway shows. And Auntie Judy, she's got her headset. She's ready to roll.
Ready. Yeah.
I know you have several engagements in other podcasts, and
I know. I'm getting so popular now. I just can't keep my social life in order here.
I'm so glad you found the Disney Crush podcast.
Oh, I know. And we did a great podcast last week on one of the lesser known restaurants or newer restaurants, whatever you want to call it.
How'd that show go? I haven't listened to it yet.
I've listened to it. It's pretty good.
All right.
We were awesome. Right, Andy?
I would say we crushed it.
We crushed it, yeah.
You did a whole show on Woody's Roundup Barbecue.
Yes, we did.
Wow. Fantastic.
It was a round table about Roundup Barbecue.
I'll listen to it tomorrow. I'm sure it's fascinating podcast content.
It was good. It was
awesome. Good. Andy Hoffman.
How you doing, Kurt?
I'm doing fantastic. I love your background.
Thank you.
Is that Ratatouille?
It is. I got it off when we were on the Disney Wish back in February with some fun friends. That was part of the some of the neat art they had around the ship.
Andy only started meeting the Geekin family a little over a year ago. It's amazing. It's amazing what a year and a half or 15 months has done. I was thinking 2 trips this year with the cruise and this trip.
Yes, only 2 so far.
Yeah.
If you don't count New Year's Day.
See, I can count New Year's.
3.
My wife and I had this discussion because I only have an X amount of trips this year. And she said, this one counts. The New Year's one doesn't. I said, no, it doesn't because it starts in 2022. So that counted as last year.
I don't know if there's anyone that has more fun at these Geek Meets, TDCs than Andy Hoffman.
I have a lot of fun. It's late night tomfoolery, and it's many times and great fun.
Andy, something I learned from this trip is I don't know if I want to say this correctly or if I'm going to say it correctly. I'm going to hang out with the old people from now on. I know that sounds horrible.
Did you learn your lesson? You already got in trouble for that one.
I'm not good with language. You know, the people who don't stay up past 4:00 in the morning is all I'm saying.
So Jeff Kessler might be hanging out with you because he hung out with us until like 3:30 one morning, and I had to escort him to the bathroom to make sure he returned.
We didn't want to lose him.
Yeah.
Enough of that. All right.
Although after witnessing how much Danielle can drink on Friday night, we might be losing them early.
It's okay. There's no shame.
You can hang with. You can hang with Ken and I because
I'm saying that's right. The old people.
We're in bed. Oh, I think we were in bed by 11 o'clock most nights.
The people who go to bed at a decent hour.
Judy does offer damage in the morning on bottomless mimosas at Steakhouse 71.
Right.
I always start early.
Yeah. We rock the morning.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
You know, but there's this saying on How I Met Your Mother that nothing good happens after 2 a.m. But I feel like in this group, it's actually the opposite. Everything good happens after 2 a.m.
I think that's very true.
All the fun stuff. I know.
At a happy time between 2 and 4.
The things of legend happen after 2:00 in the morning. Daniel Ginger is here.
Hello, geeks. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. I'm glad you can make it. He's still at work, guys.
Yeah. Yep.
He's dedicated. He didn't even go back home to his temporary home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're still in the apartment, unfortunately. They have got the electricity cable, which is weird. They put it underground instead of overground, which will prevent trees from falling.
Yeah, best for next time. Next tornado.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So
making improvements.
They're still back and forth on the price. It's up to $205,000 fix. So we just want them to get it going.
Well, Daniel, we're all so excited that you came on this trip after all you went through, you and Norma. I mean, the emotion that you guys must have had seeing all your friends, you know, it's just, we were so excited to see you there. I'm so glad you can make it through all that you're going through right now. And I look at your little gift that you gave to me, the bonsai tree. Well, we'll say it's a fake one that I won't kill, as Norma said to me.
No need
it's
for
right
water.
Up here. It's in a, you know, a spot of prominence right here in my studio. So,
you know, Andy's disappeared and all I see is his head.
Bobbing up and down.
He's checking his phone.
It's because he's got a green shirt on. You can't wear a green shirt when you got a background.
Green screen in the background.
But I just see
I have a gray shirt on, but I put my phone up like this, and then it kind of...
And your whole body disappeared. It was just your head.
So for tonight, guys, we're going to do the traditional Geekin' Trip Report, starting with your resorts. Of course, we got to cover food, and we're going to talk about some of your favorite moments, stories, and what you felt you're going to remember from the rest of your lives from this trip from Disney World and TDC 2023. Susan, where did you stay, Susan?
I did a split stay. I was at Boardwalk for the first night, which first time there. And the rest of the time I was at Kidani.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Those are some great accommodations. And yeah, Boardwalk. Well, one night's it's hard to kind of evaluate one night, right?
Well, you're right, but it was, we had let's see, what was it? The pool view.
Okay.
Out on the balcony, you could see literally the entire
good spot
recreation area. Yeah, it was a really great room, and it had the 5th sleeper. I really liked it. I was never keen on staying there before, but I would definitely put it on my list again.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I had the same kind of room, a deluxe studio. I thought it was fantastic. You're describing the same.
It really was nice.
What floor were you on? Yeah.
Just
thinking. I was on the 5th.
Maybe?
Okay.
3 or 4? No, I was on the 5th floor.
Kidani, DVC Kidani. Mm-hmm. That's a great place to stay. You never stayed there before, probably.
Nice. No, I've stayed at Jumbo House before, but that was not that was the very first trip I ever went on as an adult. But I hadn't stayed at Kidani before, and it was so nice. Oh, it was so nice. And our room was billed as a standard view, but the pool was right across the road, and I don't even know, it was it wasn't a service road, but it was basically parking. So there was hardly any traffic. So I preferred to consider it a pool view room because it was just a nice view. It really was.
Nice.
We were so high up you couldn't even see the road anyway. So it was nice.
Fantastic. What was the best part of Kidani?
The animals, for sure. Everywhere you went, there were places to look at the animals.
Yeah, what animals did you see?
So the last night that I was there, I was down by the pool, and they have a little kind of, I don't want to call it an overlook, but there's a little savanna area by the pool bar, rather. And there was 3 okapi, some emus, some other deer type animals. But I would say the fence was probably about, 10, 20 feet away. And the 3 okapis were playing.
Oh, nice.
And they were, oh my gosh, it was so cute. And all the other animals, they were all kind of interacting together.
Nice.
And it was probably 7:30 at night. So it was twilight. It was really fun to just sit there and watch them, and I'd never seen okapis that up close before.
I'm loving this. I love animals. That's fantastic. Yes.
That's the best part of
I'm a big fan.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yep.
I loved it.
So unique. Awesome.
Very.
Awesome. So glad you had that experience. Now, Samantha, where did you slum TDC 2023?
I was at the Beach Club,
the Beach Club.
That was my first time staying there.
Really?
When Susan was talking, I just realized, I have to update my list of all the places I've stayed and where I've been on each trip. And I realized this is my 30th trip to Disney World. So it took me 30 trips to get to the Beach Club. Finally managed it. And my favorite thing was that a lot of our friends were also at the Beach Club. Uh-huh. So that's what I like, is to be by all my friends. But also, they had so many different little rooms and stuff in the lobby that we made full use out of at 2+ a.m. when our neighbors were pounding on the door, upset with us. So
it's Amanda Lamb. Amanda Lamb's at the door.
How many of our friends?
Exactly the right time for me to pop in, because when I popped in.
I told you he was going to be disruptive when he finally showed up.
How is that any different than actual TDC? Glenn arriving later than expected, and making a ruckus. So this is exactly, I think, the right time.
Perfect. You're emulating the trip for sure, Glenn. And so, Samantha, how many of our friends were at the Beach Club?
That's a good question. So Rebecca and I were there. That's 2. Wendy and Noreen were there. Glenn, Jeff, Trey, Jackie, Selena, Jen, Andy, Travis. So we're up to 12. Am I missing a room? Oh, the Givens, Jamie and Byron were there.
14.
Maybe that's it. I think we were 4 or 5 different rooms.
Did you have an opportunity to hang out with each other?
We did. Till all hours of the morning.
The Beach Club is one of my favorite places on all property. Do you understand why now?
I do. Mm-hmm.
What's the quality?
It's just so convenient.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful too, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm a big fan. I was in the other neighborhood across the way at the boardwalk.
That's not bad either.
Not too bad. All right, Judy.
Yes.
Where did you slum it out at the TBC 2023? We
slummed it out at the Caribbean beach this time.
Not too bad digs.
No, and we were in Martinique.
All right.
And we got a refurbished room. So it had the nice wood floor. It had a beautiful, beautiful walk-in shower. I think it was brand new, nice. All tiled. It was really nice. Our building was right next to Port Royal, but we would catch the Skyliner by walking over to Riviera because that was a much closer stop.
You know how I know that?
Because I saw you there.
No, I saw you.
Yeah.
And I called you while I was doing one of my recordings the last day coffee walk. I see Judy and Ken walking to the Skyliner. I say, hey, yo, I'm right over here.
And the interesting thing, the food court's nice at Caribbean Beach. It's a big resort, so we were really conveniently located. The thing I found out, Martinique is the first bus stop. So for a person with a scooter, that was perfect because I always knew I would get on. But the interesting thing, the bus for the Caribbean Beach comes and goes through the Riviera driveway.
Okay.
It comes in through Riviera and then it goes to the left, goes into Caribbean Beach, goes all around, goes through Aruba, and then comes back out through the Riviera.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it's a nice resort. It really is. The rooms, we've always stayed at Pop recently, but the rooms are bigger. I noticed the rooms are much bigger, and there's no pull down bed. It's 2 regular beds.
Okay.
And it's got a nice vibe.
Yep, definitely.
The lake, you can walk around the lake. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Totally enhanced with the Skyliner, right, Judy?
Oh, so without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Love it. All right, Andy, whose bed did you sleep on this trip?
Well, the first 6 nights I had my own big boy bed. I did 3 nights at movies, and then total 4 nights at Beach Club. But the first 3 nights I had a regular bed. But then the last night I extended my baby bed experiences, and I took the baby bed in Rebecca and Samantha's room for that Monday evening.
Okay. So what was your best room experience this trip?
It's kind of nice to have a room by yourself, but when you get friends you share a room with and you can giggle and have fun, that's the best part.
We have an advantage over some Disney World travelers, don't we, Andy?
We do.
We have some advantages in this community.
Yes, we do.
And sharing some rooms is one of those things when we do our world conferences.
Correct.
Daniel Ginger travels with his wife, Norma. Where did you stay, Daniel?
We stayed at Saratoga Springs in Congress Park area. Once again, one of our favorite places to stay.
I knew that because I went over to your room first day.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
How's Saratoga Springs this day?
Yep. Has a good view of the downtown Disney, or what do you want to call it? Disney Springs, I guess is what it's called now. But and it made it nice to get to the treehouse for the little private party, the karaoke party.
How do you travel from your room, which is a huge resort, to the treehouse from Congress Park?
Well, we had to go to the last bus stop and get on the treehouse bus, and we didn't really know where we were going, and so we were like driving and kind of talking to the guy. Said we have no clue where. And
it's like a 30-minute commute,
and we just happened to drive past the first bus stop, and we looked over the shoulder, and Norma saw, look at, they're there on the deck. It's like, oh my God, they're right there. And he actually stopped
the bus.
Illegally. He stopped and I don't think they're supposed to stop midway or mid path, but he stopped the bus, let us off, so we're able to get there.
Daniel, we had the same experience. because we took the bus, and he wasn't sure. He got out, he was looking at the map, and then I looked up the road, and there was Dave in the middle of the road. So we said, this is the place to get off.
Go where all the noise and confusion is. Fantastic, Daniel. All right. Well, joining us, actually, my friend Glen Kessler has not missed anything. Welcome, Glen.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting for me.
We didn't wait at all. We just got on with it, dude. It's
just like TDC. I can't rely on these friends. The FOMO is real. I had to put kids down. We had a busy night of diversity night at the kids' school, but put the responsibilities away and let's have some fun tonight.
I'm so glad you made it, Glen. Actually, you're right on time. I mean, this is your spot. Tell me about your resort for TDC 2023 once you finally got there.
Yeah, my resort was Beach Club, as you heard already, and was in one of those flop houses that I love being a part of. That's very fun to just jam a room full of old friends and new friends. I had not roomed with a lot of those new friends or those old friends, and then of course we threw Trey in right at the last minute on our little baby bed. So we had a really good vibe, good energy, but it was one of those walk-offs. So the girls were in one side, the boys were in one side. Everybody felt, safe and everything like that. And then when we wanted to, at nights, we would play games or wake up in the morning and have fun and talk and, compare our outfits and everything like that. It was a great time. So
run a race.
Yeah, run a race, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you didn't phrase it like, "Hey, Glenn, where did you sleep?" Because I didn't sleep at TDC or really at any of these meetups. Sleep is optional so far as I'm concerned.
I understand. All right, Susan, we're going to move right into food. Tell me one of your favorite food experiences from this trip.
There were so many, but I really enjoyed Steakhouse 71. The brunch we had.
Since she brought it up, we'll all cover Steakhouse 71. Susan, what'd you have at Steakhouse 71?
I had the Florida Eggs Benedict or something.
Yeah,
it was basically Eggs Benedict with the crab cake.
Yeah, that's
me
too.
It was different, but it was good. And of course I had mimosas. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't do breakfast without or brunch without mimosas.
That's the whole purpose. Apparently, Samantha tells me that's the whole reason we went there was for the bottomless.
It is,
mimosa.
and I did a bad job this time. I failed at Steakhouse 71.
Yeah,
that was one of those very late.
You underperformed.
Night/early morning, so I think I only had 2 mimosas, which was
you paid full price.
Devastating for me because I usually have 6 or 7.
Yeah, that particular trip, I understand. Well, how many of us were there? And you know what was fun about this, Samantha? You and Rebecca, I think, had an ingenious scheme for this particular day. Can you describe what you cocked up for this?
Oh,
and yeah.
So everybody knows Ben Chesler. So the rest of us made up crush names, and we all dressed as Mouseketeers with our crusher name on our shirt instead of our actual name. And Tony and Dave knew nothing about this until we showed up at breakfast that morning.
Yeah. I think I was the first one to show up, too. So it was a complete white shirt with I had Bert on my name. I don't know if I probably gave it away. I was afraid to show up. I think Deirdre was there with me.
I think we were actually some of the last ones to show up. And so we get there and they've seen everybody else. And I love Veronica so much. She runs up to me and just says, "I want to know what's on my shirt." And I was like, "I love that you know me well enough to know that of course you have a shirt. There's no way I wasn't getting you 2 shirts."
Did you buy shirts for some people that didn't know about this? I know you did for me.
You. And I didn't trust you to make it through. I don't know how many months ago we planned this, 4 months worth of Zoom calls and not spill the beans. So I just did your shirt on your own.
I don't know whether to thank you.
I know, sorry. The messenger group was everyone that was at TDC except Tony and Dave, Veronica, and you.
I don't know how to respond to that.
So yes, we got your shirt and we got a shirt for Tony Ann and Dave and Veronica and Mike, which they didn't know about until that morning.
I just thought that was such an ingenious, fun thing to do after Dapper Day. It's kind of a Dapper Day 2 at Magic Kingdom. So simple. And I cracked up like all day long. I was giggling at everyone's name and shirt, and they didn't know why I was giggling at them.
The best was when we were trying to get all of us onto Tron, and Rebecca was doing her DAS pass, and she had Jackie with her, and Jackie's shirt says Kathy, and she's just like, I don't know what your name. Like, I'm trying to give this cast member your name, and your shirt says Kathy, and I know your name's not
It's
Kathy.
so confusing.
But I just keep saying Kathy, and I can't come up with your name.
Oh, that was so much. That was why it was so much fun. Samantha, brilliant. I think Rebecca definitely was a part of all that. So you guys
The best was we started that whole thing when Glenn was actually in the city visiting us one weekend. And poor Glenn is trying to like take in the artwork at this museum, and the two of us are just going back and forth on this messenger chat with everybody coming up with their names.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him a little culture. Come up to New York and take him down to the brand new Whitney. And we literally sat in the cafeteria on the first floor, not even entering the museum, for about 2 or 3 hours, working this out, getting everyone's name down.
World-class art museum, and they're coming up with names for the Crusher.
Would you expect to get anything else out of a visit with the two of us?
No. I'm used to this.
Absolutely memorable in all the right ways.
Glenn, we know this about these guys. All right. Fantastic.
We're always up to something.
Did you eat anything good at the Steakhouse 71?
Well, I always get the pancakes there, and I only ate about half of my pancakes.
The lemon
So I really
blueberry?
did bad. The lemon blueberry. Well, they do seasonal, but the lemon blueberry are the best.
Yeah, perfect. Judy.
Yes.
Now, Judy, as opposed to Samantha, took well advantage of the bottomless samosa. As far as what are they called?
Mimosas.
Yeah.
I'm going to that place with
samosa earlier in the trip, though.
I was going to say, if they open a place with bottomless samosas or Samoas, the Girl Scout, because I'm down for both of those.
There you go.
Judy, did you have something good at Steakhouse 71?
I had eggs.
How many samosas did you have?
I don't know how many, but I had toast with jelly, see, and my hands got sticky. Now, I have wipes in my bag, but I decided to use my water glass to wash up. That's when I knew I'd had too many. As I was washing my arms with water from my water glass. And I thought, I think I better stop right now.
Now, we had a new person at your table, Judy.
Yeah, we did. Kayleen and Scott. Yeah.
We try to welcome the new people into our group, Judy.
I know.
You know, please don't scare them off with weird stuff.
Yeah.
I thought Judy was going to get a DUI driving her scooter around that drunk.
Oh, Ken was afraid that she was starting to drive away in the restaurant, and Ken's like, I'm going to go this way.
This was like 9 o'clock in the morning, Judy.
I know
it was like 10.
10.
Oh, okay.
But see,
it wasn't even 11 yet.
They brought the mimosas before they brought any food, so of course you got to have a drink before you eat. So I drank the whole thing, and but.
Judy, we try to welcome in the new people,
I know.
Slowly, ease them into the group.
Yeah. So
you kind of loudly brought them in.
I'm a very silly drunk.
Do you have anything good to eat?
If drunk Judy was Kayleen and Scott's hazing, I think that's better than
I think
some of the others.
Yeah.
Oh, some of us other got hazed. Yeah. No shrinking chair.
No shrinking chair.
I think
wandering around resorts.
Oh, I just had eggs, fried eggs and toast.
I think Judy and Ken are good people to welcome someone new into the group. That's true.
Well, Ken, Ken grew his mustache just for TDC.
He was very debonair.
Debonair. It's already gone.
He had no wig, but he had a new mustache.
Well, he has to do something. He said he has to do something a little different for each one. So when he looks back at the pictures, he knows which trip it was. Wait a minute. When Sam, you said you've been there 30 times. You got me. You got me beat because we've only been 28 in all these years.
Really?
Yeah. Because we took a lot of years off when the kids were little, so.
And my first trip was 24 years. Your first trip was 71?
Yeah.
Mine was 24 years after yours.
Yeah. But see, after 71, we didn't go for like 10 years. So we had, little kids. So, but we're making up for it now.
Andy, Can you add to the Steakhouse 71 conversation?
Yeah, I had actually I wrote it down. I had the steak and eggs, and they make a very good steak for their breakfast. It was my preferred temperature of right around 130 degrees. I also participated in the bottomless mimosas, but our server was not as attentive as Judy's. So I only got 3, so I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, we were right next to the bar where Judy was sitting.
That helps.
We were real close. Yeah,
I understand. Tori Hunt scared me from the steak and eggs. She said something like it was too small. She made a comment that deterred me, and then she ended up ordering it. So, which was kind of interesting. Daniel, what'd you get at Steakhouse 71? Were you there?
Yes, I was. I was sitting across from a very great man and hosting a little coffee walk, I think.
We did a recording on our table. That's right.
Yep. I think we broke your recorder too.
I threw my recorder at you, and then I think it died.
Something, yes.
It went off.
I got a really good dish. I got the Floridian Eggs Benedict, and it's very, very good. I kind of got yelled at because I was I asked for a different way to have my eggs, and everybody at the table yelled at me, "No, you can't do that." It's like, oh, okay.
Really?
So,
what did you want?
I was going to do sunny side up instead of poached, and everybody yelled at me, "No, you can't do that."
It's kind of the same. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't understand that. It's kind of the same.
I don't know. Who knows? But
that's
I got
good
yelled
though,
at,
right?
So. Yep, it was amazing. I also got a side of bacon, I believe, and they actually messed up and brought me 2 sides. So some of the table got to share some bacon with me.
I had some bacon. Thank you very much. Yep. Good deal.
Good stuff.
Another advantage of having friends at Disney World.
Right.
I got extra bacon.
That's right. That's not my favorite place to eat, though. My favorite place to eat was Woody's Roundup. And even though everybody kind of put it down, it seemed like, I actually liked it. It reminded me a lot of Hoop to Do Review, which I love. I mean, the similar food, and the company was great. And so I actually liked it. I liked the old concept of freezing when they said Andy's coming, and we found Bo Peep. Remember the military guy was looking for Bo Peep? We found them. We found her, and we was batting at her and stuff. So fun time.
We're going to cover, you know what? We're going to cover that one next, Susan, but I don't know. Glad you want to add anything to Steakhouse 71?
Sure. I had the avocado toast. I was feeling a little tired and a little, like I didn't want anything too fancy. Although, I don't know, this Marylander was looking at that crab cake, but I don't know about a Florida crab cake. But I ended up going with the avocado toast. It was okay. It was mashed. I mean, absolutely. When I get avocado toast, I like it kind of, just cut up pieces of avocado or slices or something like that to get the texture. But this one was just like guacamole without the fixins. But the star of my plate was actually the potatoes. They were crispy. They were flavorful. They were like kind of those double fried. So I cleared my plate of all of the potatoes and probably got through about half of my avocado toast. I was at a table that also had some very fast, attentive mimosas. In fact, she would just bring them when one person was down on the table. The whole table got another round. So I'm pretty sure at one point I had 2.5 of them just sitting there and got to town. I think I probably had 3 or 4. Definitely lost count.
I would like to know how many Amanda Lamb had, because I feel like we kept getting rounds and not drinking them, and she took full advantage of that.
Oh, she was taking the glasses, everyone's glasses, and like pouring them into her glass to make new full glasses and then finishing those.
Glenn, if you like good avocado, when we went to Rosa Mexicana that night, they had amazing guacamole.
I was telling Tony Ann
right at the table.
Absolutely. So Rosa Mexicana is, they're a franchise and they've got one down here in DC, and I've been a bunch and I love them. I was telling Tony Ann, you got to get the guacamole. You got to get they make it table side. They pound it fresh and add all
good.
We're going to get there.
Great to hear.
We're going to go there also, but I want to say just Steakhouse 71 is a great place. I know Samantha recommends this, especially for going to Magic Kingdom for breakfast that day. So easy to walk over afterwards, right, guys? So there's that.
We actually took the monorail.
Well, or that. It's close by.
Just for Michael, we were with Michael, and he wanted to ride the monorail. So, yeah, we did.
Susan, let's talk about Woody's Roundup Barbecue.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
You were at my table.
Yes, I was.
Andy was at my table.
Well.
I know
Yeah.
the Disney Crush podcast did a whole episode, which I haven't listened to yet. And we've heard a lot of complaints, and they're legit. They had some service issues, I know, because we were walking out. I was going to get drinks with Daniel, and they were still waiting for their check. But what was your experience at Woody's Roundup Barbecue?
The service, yeah, they've got some kinks to work out for sure. Yeah. However, I really liked the food.
Oh, good.
I thought the food was really good.
Yeah, what'd you like particularly there?
The cucumber salad. I kept getting and picking the cucumbers out.
All right.
I remember I asked the waiter for more, and he put it in front of me. I literally was like, I hope nobody wants any of this because I'm eating all of it.
That's the problem with family style. It's like, bring more.
Yeah, Laura tried to get some more of it. I'm like, I hope you like onions because that's all that's left in that dish. No, I thought the food itself, like, I really liked everything. I liked the cucumber salad. I liked the macaroni and cheese was meh. But the fried pickles, oh my gosh, a fried pickle spear is so hard to find. So whenever they brought them and they were fried pickle spears, I got very excited. And I have to thank Laura Nothnagel for supplying the ranch dressing. Straight from her purse. I had the chicken sauce. I think it was the one that was like a lollipop on the skewer. I had that one, that was pork. It was really good. And then I had a couple of bites from the vegan thing, and those were really good too. I think the service definitely needs to be better. Because I really wanted to order the salmon. But whenever it took 20 minutes just to get Sean's vegan plate, I was like, no, I'm not going to. Knowing we'd be there for 2 hours, I was like, no, I'm not going to get that.
Well, you just mentioned, Susan, just mentioned Sean. So this is the first time I sat next to Sean. You brought a friend on this.
I did.
To this crew. Now,
on this party.
Can be a little anxious bringing a friend to this crowd. What do you think Sean's experience was meeting this new group of people?
I knew that he would fit in, honestly. I mean, seriously, you guys know what I mean when I say, like, when you meet a Disney person, like, how they're going to be. I knew he would get along with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, he's our kind of people.
Yeah. So he had a good time?
He did. And I could see from like day one where it's, nervous meeting a bunch of people to day 5 where he was much more talkative and, he said he had a really good time. Yeah.
Ken really enjoyed talking with him too.
And he made comments. He said, Ken's really nice. He's like, everybody's really nice. It's like, well, I mean, I wouldn't invite a friend to come to a group with a bunch of I meet all these people, they're jerks. Like, I'm not, I wouldn't do that. Like, so no, I think he had a good time.
Awesome.
So
good.
Yeah.
I love that.
He and I bonded real quick. We had a bonding moment. We're on the Liberty Bell and we're in the front of the boat chit-chatting. And I'm like, do you ever spend any time at Tom Sawyer Island? He's like, I love that place. And then we both realized we both love being jerks to our friends and jumping on the barrel bridge. So it was a great moment.
Andy bonds in different ways than the rest of us.
Hey, you know what? It takes all kinds. We all have our quirks.
Samantha, what'd you think of Woody's Roundup?
The food was good. I thought the service was terrible. And I don't understand why it takes over an hour to get a plate of food that they didn't make special for you because it already exists. Everyone gets the same food.
That's true. This is family style. They're making it like in bulk. Why can't you just get it out to everybody? Yeah. So,
but the food was good.
You're vegetarian. Did you do the vegetarian plate?
I did. So it was Bubba and I were at the same table. We planned that so that we would be together. So we got the vegetarian plate. We also got the salmon. I would say if we didn't know that was a thing, they didn't tell you that was a thing. So I think you have to kind of do your own research because the wait staff isn't super informative. But yeah, from the get-go, we ordered all 3 things, and they brought, I know somebody said their table only got like 2 pieces of salmon. We got a whole platter of salmon.
Yeah, everyone's experience seems to have differed with about 6 tables that we had at least. Judy, what was your experience? You guys, I walked over to your table. I stole some of your corn.
We had a good waiter. He was prompt. He brought the food. I'm not a big fan of barbecue. So the food was meh. The thing that I can like the food. I like the salad that Susan liked, the cucumber tomato salad. That was probably the best.
Tomatoes were excellent. I know.
The thing that bothered me was the quantity of food that they brought. It was way too much food for 6 people. And they brought 2 ginormous plates of meat, and we probably sent back, and we ate a lot, and we probably sent back a whole platter of meat.
Again, maybe
way too much food.
Beginners.
Yeah. But I'm willing to give it another try. It was cute.
Right.
I like Daniel. I like the fact that they, when Andy came, everybody had a freeze. I thought that was cute. And it wasn't over the top. It wasn't too many times. But it also took us about 2 hours, which is a lot of time for people who want to see the park to spend 2 hours out of your day to have a lunch.
Right. Yeah.
That was a long time.
Judy, I gotta jump in real quick. At our table, Kurt, I don't think they brought us very much food. Like the sides.
Yeah.
That was part of the problem, is that like the sides were in these tiny dishes and there were 5 adults at the table and maybe 3 servings out of each one. So we had to ask for more, which took like another 20 minutes. So it definitely depends on the waiter.
Yeah. I felt they were so busy that you couldn't ask for something.
He brought us 2 of everything right off the hop. He brought us 2 things of rolls, 2 things of every salad.
Yeah, not
He brought us 2 things of every side. We had 2 platters of meat. It was So we had plenty of sides.
Yeah,
we had to share everything. It was too small.
And it took us like 30 minutes to get more fried pickles, more of the salad. Yeah, it was just it. And by the time it got to Laura,
like he brought us more
pickles.
We had more pickles than we could eat then. It's like,
and then we never got. We asked for 3 people asked for salmon. We only got one thing of salmon. And that took about 30 minutes for the salmon to show up.
Chaos ensued.
It definitely depends on your server, it sounds like.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, he was pretty good.
Everyone had a different experience.
Yeah, he was
Ours was
good,
kind of inattentive, I think.
Andy, where were you in this whole chaotic barbecue situation?
Well, as I said on the Disney Crush episode, I was there with Susan, Laura, Sean, and Margita Stone's husband, Kurt.
Why do you do that to me?
Just to tease you and have fun.
Why does everyone have to tease me?
Because I get picked on a lot, so I think it's just me,
rebelling,
dishing it back. Yeah. I kind of echo.
That's our love language in this group.
It is.
That's Samantha's love language.
I echo everybody else. My favorite part was the pickle spears. I thought those were really good of the sides. I was impressed with our chicken. The ribs were good. I was disappointed in the brisket, but like Susan was saying, and our server was just, maybe he was overwhelmed. Maybe he just was inexperienced, but he he wasn't as tentative as I would have liked. So that kind of soured the experience. I'd say the desserts, that silk pie was really tasty. I'd go back in like a year or so, let them iron all the kinks out.
Yeah, we're going to go during our G3 experience.
Yeah.
I think.
And that's still 4 months away, so they have ample time.
Yeah, Margita wants to obviously experience it because she's never been.
Yeah, she really wants to try. She's going to love it because I think the detailing of the room, the theming of the room is great.
The theming was really good, but the whole Andy's here, I wasn't paying attention enough. So I noticed also, I look at the two tables next to us and everybody stopped eating, and here's me just continuing to eat away. So
I had no idea what was happening either.
Here's a question that I answered, I think, on my trip report. I want Glen Kessler to answer. What do you think are the top barbecue places from 1 to 4 at Walt Disney World, Glen Kessler?
Oh my God, you're putting me on the spot. 1
Absolutely, because you're a veteran. You should be on the spot. You're a leader in this community.
I can handle this. I can handle this. Well, first of all, my experience at Woody's Rodeo Roundup was crying into my salad that I was eating back in Maryland because this was a day after I had left. I'm very upset that I was not there. And I would just say, this kind of reminds me of the Toledo experience that the ladies had way back, when it first opened, and they said they waited for 3 hours and had terrible service and all that. And then that kind of got evened out. I know we didn't have, all of us a super great experience the last time at G3, but I don't think that was weight related and everything like that. Anyway, all right, top four barbecue joints in no particular order because I'm actually putting this together right now. Regal Eagle, right, Kurt? I mean, that's absolutely something we waited for so long, and I think pretty much everything there is outstanding.
I like its location. The food is good. It's a quick service.
Yep.
It's so great that it's right there in World Showcase near my amphitheater for music. I learned from Jeff Opolka just today in our Facebook group, they're doing dining packages the day of. He did the ELO band dining package the day of from Regal Eagle. I think that's fantastic. So yeah,
I didn't know you could do it with quick service. I thought that was only.
I know that was.
You could do that for Candlelight Procession on Christmas too.
Oh, that's so
Day
awesome.
of at Regal Eagle. Yeah.
So I kind of put that one's like my number 2. But go ahead. Keep going.
So yeah, again, no order. I would probably say, let me put Boma in here, not because it's a barbecue joint, but because their ribs and their sauces are just unbelievable.
I'll give you that. But Boma's like my number 2 restaurant on property, so they could do anything.
Yeah,
they could do nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. Let me get one more before I give you my number 1. What would be number? Oh, Whispering Canyon is a favorite of mine. Absolutely.
Yeah, they fit in there. That's a meat place. Yeah,
I don't know if it would quite be called a barbecue joint, but absolutely love every one of their skillets. And we went with a big enough. We went with 15 Kesslers a couple of years ago, and we got multiple of every one of them, and really even enjoyed the veggie plate.
And they got the service down, so I think they would top Woody's. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, absolutely. And the experience there, I remember doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes with you. I brought my kids, and they were doing the pony stick, kind of around, which I understand you could do it at Woody's as well.
Glenn, did you do the pony at Whispering Canyon?
I videotaped the pony being.
Well, wait a minute. We went with my kids, and my 40-year-old son did it with the kids. He rode the pony.
I'll do it, Judy. Next time we go to any place that has pony, I'm doing it. I'm doing with you. I'm going to ride on the back of your scooter with my pony. Let's get some pictures of that.
Yeah.
Number one, of course, has to be the Polite Pig.
I'm with you.
Wait, you don't have Flame Tree Barbecue in there?
Nah, I'm not into Flame Tree Barbecue. I've had it a couple of times. Those birds drive me nuts. They eat all my ribs, and they take my food.
The ribs are good there. I've not done a lot, but I agree with you. Polite Pig. Why is Polite Pig? I think Samantha would agree. We hung out doing that together. Why is Polite Pig so good? Yeah,
aside from those great memories of good meals with great friends, the smoked meats are smoked beautifully. They're not overcooked. Every item is a hit. I can't think of literally any item, side dish, main dish, that we've gotten that wasn't good. Oh, Sam's got a finger up.
There's one.
Which one?
The pretzel.
You're so right. You're right. I totally forgot about that. Did I block that from my memory? Do not get the pretzel. Well, it wasn't the pretzel so much as it was that dip.
Yeah,
oh my
the dip was
God. You're right. Okay. One glaring exception.
Well done, Samantha.
But you're right. Everything else on that menu is amazing.
Yeah, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, mac and cheese, all the meats.
How could you screw up the dip for the pretzel? I don't know. After you nailed everything else, that's the amazing thing there.
You soak your feet in it. That's how you mess it up.
Daniel, I left you out in this conversation. Can you add anything to the barbecue conversation? Being from Iowa, you should be able to add.
Well, the corn wasn't Iowa quality, I'll tell you that. I mean, you can't get quality Iowa corn anywhere. Sorry. The drinks were very good. I thought the drink I had, like the margarita, and it was very good. That kind of peanut butter thing that Veronica shared with us, that was really good. It was like a smoothie or something like that. Peanut butter and jelly thing, or whatever it was called.
Nice.
And I actually thought the food was very, very good. The chicken was tender. The ribs were good. It reminded me, like I said before, Hoop to Do. The brisket wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't top quality, but it wasn't bad. All the salads were really good.
Yeah.
The buns were amazing. I could have just sat there and ate the buns all night. Those with the butter they had, that was amazing. And then, like, when they brought those little samples of the desserts, those were really good too. So I mean, it was the food I thought was good. We had great service. We had a server who was actually training another server too, and he was kind of shaky a little bit. I think they mentioned him in the Disney Crush, but he was really good. Her name was not. Oh, what was her name? Andy's sidekick. I'm having a blank.
Jessie.
Her name was Jessie, and Norma had a Jessie pin that she got to wear that little ASS. Since she didn't have her shirt, she made the coaster and wore it around her neck. She got a Jessie pin with it, so she gave Jessie the Jessie pin and gave the cast member a little Disney pixie dust herself. So, but I thought the service was great. It was a 2-hour meal, and we had to run to catch the Tower of Terror on its full stomach because they kept on bringing more and more food, but we made it. So I would definitely go back if you had a half a day to kill. If you're there just to do rides and stuff like that, it's not really a place to go. But if you are there for just the dining experience and the atmosphere, and you don't care about killing 2 hours, I think it's a great place to go.
Daniel, I love this review, guys. I think this place, the vibe I'm getting is it's got potential, right? We love places with
I think so.
Lots of fun, family. It's got a cool atmosphere. If they could just get the service down and maybe a little bit of improvements on the food, and we got a big hit, I think.
I think the price is good too.
Yeah, the price was good. All right.
Yeah. For adults, I think it's a pretty good value.
All right.
Yep.
Let's move on. I'm going to do one more food thing because, at the Geekin' Podcast, it takes an hour to do resorts and food. Let's go over that. I want to talk about, did you guys all do the Mexican restaurant that we did over? Oh, some people are saying no. All right, Susan didn't do it.
Yes.
Over at the Dolphin?
Same here and did it.
Yes, Rosa Mexicana.
Rosa Mexicana was
Rosa
really
Mexicana. Good. Oh, Glenn didn't do it.
You can go all the time.
I know, but I didn't do it with you guys.
I know.
My TDC experience was far too short.
I'm sorry. We'll do it quickly then. Samantha. So this was a surprise. This kind of happened last minute. I know Tony Ann asked if we'd like to do it. I thought it was cool that we had a restaurant over at the Dolphin and Swan. I've got great memories of the Dolphin and Swan. Daniel, did you do this one, the Rosa Mexicana?
Yeah, they were there. They were at our table.
Yes.
All right, cool.
I actually really liked it too. It was an amazing meal.
Yeah, I want to cover this one because it's out of the ordinary. Samantha, what did you think? What was your experience at Rosa Was it Mexicana?
Yeah, Rosa Mexicana. So, like Glenn said before, it's a chain. We have a few of them in the city, so I've been before. It's a good quality Mexican place. I think they were super accommodating to us, which really endeared them to me. I think I would go back there.
Yeah.
For Disney, I don't think it's like a must go to place, especially it's a little out of the way.
Yeah.
But for a group like us that are
24 of us,
large and can often overwhelm a restaurant at Disney World,
great for us.
I thought they did a really great job with us. And the food is good.
What'd you have? What'd you drink? What'd you eat?
God, I don't know what I had.
Oh, gosh. Do I have to bypass you? Go to someone else?
You had did you have like the spicy ahi tuna tacos?
Yes, you're right. You're right. I did. And they were really spicy. So I would have taken the spice down a little bit, but
all right.
They were good.
Chips
I got a cocktail of some sort. We did. We got the guacamole trio,
which was really good. The crab one was super good.
Crab guacamole trio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was like 3 different ones. There was like a mango.
Crab. Mango, crab, and is the third one chorizo?
Yeah. So the crab one was my favorite of the 3.
All right, we gotta go to Judy for guacamole because she was like all about that. Like, look at her. She's having, look at the face on her.
Yes. I should have, I could have ordered the guacamole and eaten nothing else. And I ordered quesadillas for my meal, which was really good. They were good.
Which quesadilla did you have?
I put with the steak in them.
Steak. Yeah. Okay. That's what I had.
And they were very good. But the guacamole, I couldn't do justice on the quesadillas because they made it fresh. They filled it with cilantro. They filled it with onions. They filled it with jalapenos. I could have just eaten the whole bowl myself. And that could have been my meal. It was that good.
Judy, were you surprised? We never did this restaurant. Obviously, it's new.
Well, it had just opened. That's why we never did it.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
Did it meet your expectation?
Absolutely. I would definitely go back.
I love that it's off the beaten path. Sometimes fun to do that.
But when Ken and I left, we were going to catch the boat back over towards Epcot, and the line for the boat, it would have been 2 boats worth. So we walked and went past the beach club and went that way. And it was a beautiful evening. We had a nice walk. But we noticed there was some big party that was going on in front of the beach club. So we had to go all the way up to the front doors of the resort and around because they had blocked off the sidewalk. And they had tables set up and speakers and
right.
They had something going on there. But we had a good time. I enjoyed it very much.
Andy Hoffman, can you add to anything?
Yeah, Rebecca and I shared. We had which were really good was the Mexican fried rice. And it was a huge portion. We added the shrimp to it, which we didn't need to. Before I did the shrimp, it was $13. And it was I'd say almost like a large size bowl. 3 people could have easily shared it.
Was this an appetizer? Because that's all we had.
They have it as a sides menu, but and then we had the duck tacos, which were sort of dry. But I think my favorite moment of that meal. Oh, and then I had a cocojito to drink. I think one of my favorite moments of that meal was when Samantha thought it was a big rainstorm outside, and it turns out it was just the fountain in front that we could see through the window. Or was it somebody else?
That was Veronica.
Oh, it was Veronica. Okay. Sorry, Veronica.
That's
all of a sudden, it's like, it's raining outside. And Dave's like, no, Veronica, that's a fountain.
I love that so much.
It was pretty good.
Again, one of my favorite memories from that whole resort. That's fantastic.
And then Samantha, I forget which one we got, but we had an amazing waitress. She was awesome. And now she's like, hey, we had 2 extra drinks that got made. So she's like, I don't like them to go to waste. So she brought them over to us. Turns out one of them might have been Kurt's drink, which I enjoyed, which was really good. I don't remember the name, but it was tasty.
The pomegranate margarita.
Yes,
that was good.
That was good.
And then wait a minute, one, which I forgot.
You put your mouth on my drink?
Well, she brought it to me. So what can I say?
What are you going to do? Wear my shorts at the next, wear my underwear at the next event?
Only Dave Castro could wear your shorts.
Yeah. My swim shorts. He's wearing my underwear, I think. Andy is. All right. I didn't know you. No wonder. Wow. This is new things are being revealed here tonight in this podcast. Daniel, did you like this restaurant too?
I very much liked it. Of course, I had a lime margarita because that's kind of my Mexican drink of choice.
Well done, my friend.
It was really good. It wasn't as good as the one down in the Mexican
I understand.
Pavilion, but it's still good.
It can't be beat. I understand.
No, it can't be beat. Plus the atmosphere there. I had the Cameroon's Al Mojo de Ho. I don't know. I can't pronounce it.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. It has jumbo ship chorizo, which I am a chorizo guy. I love chorizo, and had some like noodles and avocados and stuff like that. And I really liked it. I think Norma had like the chili rielo or whatever it's called, and she liked that too. And it was a great atmosphere. I would definitely go back. I could actually spend a couple hours in there if you're with some good people, just kind of toss back the margaritas and eat some good meals. And then they brought some like of the starters out that was like the guac dips, and I tried some of those, and those are very good as well too. Yeah, so I'm not sure what they were called, but I enjoyed it. I mean, it'd been kind of cool if we could have had one long table with all of us at instead of the two split tables. But besides that,
get a room for ourselves.
But they were very accommodating, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Here's the question posed for my trip report. I think Andy Hoffman, am I right, Andy? You asked this question. I could be wrong, but which one did you prefer better? Those that you did both.
Oh, the new restaurants
that you did, and these barbecue versus this Mexican restaurant over at the Dolphin. Which was better, Samantha?
Well, it's hard for me to say Rose Mexicana is better because I could eat that any day of the week. But,
okay.
But the service at Rose Mexicana was 1,000 times better than Woody's Roundup.
How about the food? She's
it's hard to compare. They're not. They're so different.
I know. That's why it's a great question, right?
I think the food is even, but the service at Rose Mexicana was 1,000 times better. We sat for an hour with no food at Roundup Rodeo, and we didn't sit for a minute with no food at Rose Mexicana.
Oh, hands down, the food is better at Rosa Mexicana.
All right, I thought
absolutely.
I knew because she don't like barbecue. She don't like barbecue.
Yeah.
Andy, where would you go?
Rosa Mexicana.
All right, and Daniel, you're on mute.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute. I would take. Oh my gosh, that's a hard question. It's a totally different atmosphere. So,
I know it's a hard question. That's why I'm asking it.
If you're with kids and family, Woody's Roundup. If you're with friends like we were, Rosa Mexicana.
Good answer.
So,
good answer, guys. Yeah. I know. I struggle with that answer too because I'm a big barbecue fan. If you listen to my podcast, listen to my episode before this one. You'll have my answer. All right. I know we only did food for an hour and 7 minutes, but we're going to move on to the next question, Susan.
Can Andy and I give one shout out?
All right.
Because this was probably the best meal that I had, best dining experience I had all weekend.
All right, Samantha, give it.
Our lunch at Sanaa that I crashed.
Yes.
Which was, I think, your first time at Sanaa too, right?
And yours.
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, that Thursday, Jen Pulliam and I were hanging out, and we were at Hollywood Studios, and then we went to Sanaa, and we got there a little early for walking around. Also, we're going down the stairs to Sanaa, and Jen P's like, that girl looks like Samantha. And we're like, oh my God, that is our Samantha. So Samantha, the awesome, lovely person she is, was stalking me, and she found us. She was following me.
I didn't actually have to stalk you. I just knew you had a reservation there.
You have the iPhone.
Kept checking my Disney experience to make sure that you hadn't canceled the reservation.
Is that how you did it, Samantha? You had the Find Friends app?
Well, I chose that because I knew they had a reservation there because we're friends on my Disney experience.
Okay.
And so I was like, that's easy. I know where they'll be, and I don't have to try to follow you around on Find Friends.
Yeah.
And then the day before, Andy adds me as a friend on Find Friends. And I was like, well, shoot, now I'm going to have to
because Deirdre added
my
me,
location.
so I'm like, might as well do it. But yeah, so then I'm like, oh my gosh. Then we had, Samantha will probably tell this part better. So then I go to you tell it, Samantha, because you'll tell it better about adding yourself.
Oh, well, I had already gone up to the counter and said, my friends have a reservation and can I add myself to it? I'm trying to surprise them. And the girl was not in on it. She could not care less. She was like, who are these people? I'm like, Hoffman's the last name. Are you sure? Because I don't have that. I'm like, I'm sure. She's like, oh, they checked in already. I was like, well, but could I get added to the reservation? Like, great. Can you add me?
And then when we got in, and
send me to the table.
And then when I saw Samantha, I go up to the table. I'm like, "Can I add her?" And she's like,
"I was like, I did that already." You think I didn't do that already?
Yeah. So then my favorite part is we're FaceTiming with Rebecca, and we sit down. We had the most
amazing waitress ever.
She was amazing. We go sit down and we order, and we're like, "I'll have a gimlet." I think Samantha ordered a drink, and then she's like, and she points at Rebecca is placed on the armrest of the chair on her phone, so she can dine with us virtually. And she's like, and she'll take a gimlet, and then the waitress takes out her right hand, and she's like, wait, should I be writing this down?
You could tell she paused for a second and was like, we're taking this a little too far. Am I supposed to be bringing this girl a drink? She's not here.
But then she was great because then Jen's like, I'll just drink it, and then she did read us the specials, and she goes to Rebecca. She's like, and did you hear the specials? If not, these are what these are. So she was awesome. So that was, well, that might come up again as one of my favorite parts, but that was great.
Well, we're going to get to the next segment here is going to be our favorite moments.
And I did have samosas, not mimosas.
Yes.
And they were delicious.
And then Samantha.
Oh, go ahead, Judy.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, in a little side note, speaking about food, and we're going to talk about steaks. One of my other favorite meals was I had a very nice breakfast at Topolino's, Yay Characters, with just Deirdre Watts and I, and that was a great breakfast.
And then the other high point of Samantha's surprise was
Judy could not care any less.
Well, I thought it looked like you, but I thought, it's not Samantha. That reaction was great. She's like, oh, hi.
Tap you on the shoulder.
It was pretty good.
Some stranger that looks like Samantha. What happened, Judy?
She was very preoccupied trying to buy earrings.
Yeah.
Much more important than her friend coming in 12 hours early.
Because I wasn't expecting you to be there. It was like, oh, well, it looks like Samantha. Nah, it's not Samantha. Yeah.
That can't be Samantha.
Yeah.
She's not here yet.
Right on the shoulder. You thought there was a stranger tapping you on the shoulder?
Hey, at Disney, you'd never know.
And then Kurt thought we were punking him when we sent him pictures.
Yeah.
So Daniel and Norma and I were on the bus from Epcot to Saratoga Springs, and I get this picture of Samantha and all my friends at Jock Lindsay's. I'm looking at this picture going, they had to have photoshopped Samantha into this. She's not coming till midnight.
You still thought I was pulling your leg.
I'm looking at this thing going, they photoshopped her in there. I seriously that's exactly what I was thinking. And then you FaceTime me while we were on the bus to Saratoga Springs. And there she was. I'm like, oh, you guys. And the Wi-Fi was kind of choppy and all this stuff, but I'm like, that stinker. How did she get here? And that arrival into Jock Lindsay's after the rain, and Norma and Daniel and I walked over. I mean, the magic just started, all the hugging and yeah. So.
Yeah, it was good.
Samantha, you're a stinker. That was a good move you made. All right, Susan, do you have a favorite moment that you can share with us from this trip?
There are a lot of them. I do want to just throw in one last food shout out, though. The lumpia rolls
we can't
at Trowel and Trellis. I know. Well, I never got a chance.
It's only a 2-hour episode, Susan.
One of my favorite parts of the weekend was having the lumpia rolls at the Trowel and Trellis
that?
Booth.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
food,
one of the booths at Epcot.
Yeah.
It was so good. Anyway, that was my shout out. No,
was that the Impossible booth?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. God, they were so good. Oh my God, they were so good.
Did you do the Korean short rib?
Yes. Well, Sean ordered those and I had a bite of them and they were really good.
It was.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I had that we couldn't remember.
What was it?
Rib.
Those lumpia rolls.
Yes, they were amazing.
They were really good.
I want to add one more food since we're on food. At the American Pavilion, the crawfish pie. That was good.
I don't like crawfish.
Can you imagine we had 50 people at this trip? I could do a whole year on this trip for my podcast.
All I know is Kevin Curtis Allen is probably in heaven right now because we're like an hour and a half and just been food.
Yeah, he sends me 1-star reviews for this.
Don't get the scallops at Flower and Garden.
Okay.
Well, don't get the scallops apparently on the day that we got the scallops because someone was just there getting the scallops and they said it was quite good, but we got. Well, it was just they took vinegar and just poured vinegar all over the scallops. And the scallop was good by itself. The sauce was horrendous.
Yeah.
Kevin, don't blame the host. I've tried to move on to other topics, but they won't let me.
Okay, Kevin, I'm going to get us back on track. No, probably one of my favorite parts was the meeting at Nomad Lounge. It was like kind of the first. I mean, it was the first time I'd seen a lot of people in over 2 years. And I mean, I'm coming from having a really, really rough year and have had some significant like mental health struggles, and I'm not working, and it's been a really rough year. So I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and just being in a happy place and seeing everybody that, you know, I feel very close to, even though I don't see y'all, but, you know, once every other year. It was just really, it was a good feeling, and even some people I hadn't seen since the first G3, like Ben Chesler and his brother Hef. Hadn't seen them since 2019, you know?
Susan, did you like my bread service I ordered?
Yeah. What was the bread that I kept eating?
I didn't have any of it.
I ate most. I don't know. I started, me and Judy ate some of it.
Yeah, Judy, and Judy ate all my bread service.
Not all of it, I think, because we were sitting by Wendy and Noreen. I think they had a couple of bites.
I'm so glad to hear you say, you know, I mean, I understand. Believe me, I have a soft spot in my heart for people that have issues that they struggle through. And Susan, I'm so glad that I think the Nomad Lounge Disney experience with a bunch of crushers, geeks, is a very nice place to land for this. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
very happy about that.
It's a very it's usually, well, I say usually, it seems like one of the first kind of like organized group gatherings. So it's kind of like kicks off the weekend.
We didn't even cause any commotion with the staff or any other guests, even they were very accommodating to us. Yeah.
Not everybody.
It's because we go there enough. We know the staff.
Yeah.
Right.
We had a friend there this time.
We didn't get in trouble for moving around and everything.
They were actually very appreciative of having us there first thing, rope drop.
And the fact that they let us have the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it was just a very the environment was kind of electric. It was just everybody inside going around and hugging and getting to see everybody that that hadn't seen. It was just it was like a family reunion.
It was.
I talked about a very emotional moment or reflective moment I had with Dave Youngward. That was the first place that Judy knows. She was there for my first really official kind of geeking meetup. And Dave was there. And it was the first time I met, I would say, Dave for the first time. And he talked, Tony Ann wasn't there. It was just Dave, Veronica. I think
was that back in 2018?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there, but I was sick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Dave and I had a little
That's when I met you, Susan, outside the before Curtis met you.
Yes.
Dave said to me, this is the place where you had your first meetup, and look at us here right now. We got this whole place filled, and this is our first meetup. And I went, and Dave and I that first time had a great conversation about podcasting. I didn't know at the time he'd already started and had a few episodes already out, and we just had a great, and again, he touched my leg inappropriately that day, but I
made a point of saying that same thing to Dave to really signal out, because that was a beautiful kind of coming together moment. I think we understand the first event where we're all together, that first morning event of the first day of the thing, whether it's the Liberty Bell or, whatever it is, it becomes a really special kind of moment. That's the kickoff moment. That's the moment at the beginning of the trip when everybody's excitement level is just at the maximum, height that it's going to be. And then that kind of completing the circle of your experience at your first semi G3 before it was even branded G3, with Dave, who was present there for you, and then you being able to be present. Thank goodness you were able to be present for this and to be at the exact same place with, frankly, a larger crowd, like triple the size, I think, of that first one. That was a beautiful moment. I just really wanted him to be able to understand it and feel that. And he gave a speech, which I think for Dave really means that he did get, that was a major, kind of milestone moment, that was the kickoff of his and Tony Ann's podcast journey. So, or their big meetup.
Yeah.
All right. First emotional moment. Samantha, did you have any favorite moment from this trip?
All of Thursday, with me surprising people, and then Rebecca kind of surprising us, even though I saw it coming. And honestly, I was just satisfied. I mean, everybody on here knows me well enough to know I really thoroughly enjoy being right. So when I found out I actually was right on that one and she did surprise us, I was pretty psyched about that.
You literally tackled her in the hallway.
What time was that? What time was she right?
1 a.m.? Midnight? I don't know. That, I think, might have been the first bang on the wall of the weekend. And then Glenn got there and we got a pounding on the door from that same neighbor.
Glenn has the best explanation of this, of the summer camp kids coming back together for the first time.
That's great. It's perfect.
Well, and I got to jump in here real quick, because I was entrusted with secrets for weeks with both of you and Rebecca, because you needed a liaison on the ground to actually communicate what was happening with the larger group, because neither of you could actually communicate. Neither of you knew that you were both communicating through me with the whole group, which was awesome as well.
That's funny.
So I was coordinating Sam and waiting to see how that was, and then knowing that Rebecca was in the air and she was coming in, and I'll just we can share time together, Sam, but that's my favorite moment as well, is that night, watching the people arrive, and that you guys waited. I thought I was getting in earlier, but then Rebecca got in, and then I got in an hour later at 2 a.m. and then Amanda Lamb got in at 3 a.m. and y'all just waited for us to keep rolling in. After we got kicked out of the room for being too loud, we found one of the many wonderful common areas in the beach club to congregate and not get kicked out, because we stayed quiet enough. But friends coming together, wanting to surprise other friends just with this special, you didn't expect me, here's an extra little bonus. Just such wonderful kindness, that we pay to one another.
We're trying to plan G3, and we try to do some of these planning events, and it's just, we all know, we've learned over a few years, the fun and the magic happens in between the things we don't plan. Judy, what was your favorite moment from TDC 2023?
There were so many, but one that really stands out of my mind is in Toy Story Land when we interacted with the Green Soldier.
Okay.
And the PhotoPass photographer, and he just went on, and he posed with the pictures with us, and he had us all looking in the wrong direction for the parachute guy. But that was so much fun. But as everybody said, being with the friends, the time at the Nomad Lounge, where we were all sitting around, the times at the Treehouse, playing those crazy minute-to-win-it games had to be a highlight.
Yeah.
Dave crawling under the pool table for who knows why, but there he was. All of that.
You know what I'm noticing as you guys are talking? We've had some anxiety moments when we're all together in big groups at Disney World with cast members being a little bit annoyed with us. We didn't experience this at all at TDC 2023. Like, they encouraged us, whether it was, like you said, Judy, with the picture over at Toy Story.
Yeah.
Or it was the karaoke over at the Saratoga Springs Treehouse.
Oh, the way they worked with Scott and Karen was just amazing.
I mean, listen to their episode with Mickey Files. And they go into
it was great.
Great detail of that. And, the anxiety that we have of, just basically annoying cast members and guests. We had none of that with this trip, which is fantastic.
No, we annoyed some guests.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, and we definitely had a moment when we had taken over for the minute to win it, James, when people were coming in there who were not part of our.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
And I don't think we annoyed any cast members. We had good cast member experiences. We definitely annoyed some guests.
I know Michael hugged a
teenage
stranger that was a little bit shocked. He thought she was part of our group, but I actually found that quite comical. Enjoyed that, but Tony Ann was
I'm sure his mother feels
horrified, and she's.
We definitely had some cast member bouncers for about a half hour after this. If y'all didn't know,
but it was limited, is all I'm saying.
Yes,
I think we're actually getting better at picking our spots and communicating ahead of time to cast members what's about to go down. I think we know what's going down, and so we prep them.
But I think we're all cognizant that we treat the cast members really well. We treat them the way they should be treated. That we're not overbearing. We're not demanding. We're not negative to them. And they then reach back out to us in a positive way.
It's a balance. They're actually very accommodating. I mean, yes, you come across some issues, but for the most part, they're pretty accommodating.
Even I know, Judy, you said the photo pass in Hollywood Studios, but even the photo pass in Epcot on Dapper Day, we took
I know.
That poor photographer, we were probably there for 30 minutes taking every combination of people photo you could possibly take.
Yeah. She was great.
And she was great.
Yeah.
They actually
I love all those photos.
They love us, Samantha.
They do love us. We're so lovable.
Andy, did you have a favorite moment at TDC 2023?
I have a list.
All right. We only have this Zoom call for another 30 minutes. So
we'll be fine then.
3 minutes. Go.
It's Samantha said Thursday, the unexpected. It was a lot of the unexpected, unplanned events. Thursday, number one, everything. I got to see Glenn for the first time since the previous from G3 of last year. So we just see Glenn, hug him. That was awesome. And I got to hug Samantha too.
You see me all the time.
I do. But again, the unplanned things I spent an afternoon or a couple hours at Epcot with Jackie and Selena and Jeff Kessler, and I've never really spent that much time with those three. So that was awesome. After the fireworks party, it was getting pretty quiet. Deirdre, Noreen, and Jen Pulling and I went and hit up 3 rides in 30 minutes. We got on Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder Mountain, and Pirates. So that was fun. It was a nice way to end that night. And I'd say another unexpected favorite moment. I know it got a lot of laughs, but the night we were at Jeff and Glenn's room at the Beach Club, we decided to play some fun games. As some of you may know, I am horrible at Magic Kingdom geography, but it was just some unexpected laughs, some unexpected fun. And then it's amazing how many Post-it notes Glenn and I can put on our heads.
That was a fun night. That was right in the round. I was going to say that one, but I wanted to give that one to you, Andy. That was really an amazing night. That's one of the stories that I want.
And it was one that wasn't planned for, and it's one of those ones that's going to go down as a core Disney memory for me of just spending out with amazing people. And then I came through when it counted for Selena in the bonus round, and she won whatever game we were playing.
I will never forget. I had like an out-of-body experience in that night. I just sat there looking around at all of us, and I'm like, we are the strangest group of human beings on this planet, and I would have it no other way.
100%.
It's 2 a.m. and we're all drunk and sticking Post-it notes to our face and seeing who can get the most stuck to their face.
I don't know when I laughed that much. I couldn't tell you the last time I laughed that much. It was so fun. That's it.
I think Ken and I will have to stop going to bed at 10 o'clock and stay.
You will.
I was getting ready to say, I'm so used to the up early to go to bed early. Nope. I feel like I missed an entire
and then
what happens after 2 a.m.
No, and then once Samantha came to town, there was 3 nights, and I think a combined 3 nights where I maybe got 7 hours of sleep. So it's like in my head, and Samantha probably doesn't. Samantha gets how I plan Disney. I'm terrible at it. So he
doesn't plan Disney.
No, I'm getting horrible about it.
The only thing I plan is when can I nap at Disney tomorrow? Because like, what are we going to do? Ooh, I can get a nap there. Ooh, I can get a nap here. That's my extent of my Disney planning.
Susan, you don't lose any honor by staying up to 2:00 in the morning with these guys. I just want you to
You do lose honor.
No.
and by the way,
come on a podcast and relive it with them. That's all.
The funny thing is that at the last G3 that I was at, which was the one in 2021 during the pandemic, man, every night I was ready to go. Like around 8 or 9, I was ready to keep the party going, and nothing was going on.
No, you're right. We didn't stay up late
and it was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to bed. So this time around, I'm like, oh, well, everybody's like early to rise, early to bed. And like, it was happening every night. It was happening. I'm sleeping through it. So
what you have to realize, though 2018 was geeks. They go to bed early. They get up early. The Crushers
are completely different.
Yeah. Glenn and Sam and Andy go to bed at 9 p.m. Pam and Ben and Randy stay up till 5.
I see. I usually go to bed around 9 p.m. as well, and I was prepared for this. So I'm
sorry. I'm failing to see the delineation between the two. Like I'm losing
and Jeff
track.
And Hef both goes to bed at 9 o'clock because I had to escort him to the bathroom to make sure he didn't abandon us at 3 a.m.
Susan, I think it's the old people and the young people is the delineation.
Who are you calling old? I'm only 45.
I'm old.
Come on.
You can hang out with these guys if you want.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it was 2 different experiences because I was ready to party the last time and nobody was partying. Right. And this time I was like, well, guess we're all going to bed. And everybody was partying.
No, not everybody.
Well, come to G3. We'll give you a mix of everything.
Partying.
Yeah, Ken goes to bed early. I'm the one that stays out later.
Is Daniel still there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
You're black. I don't know. I saw you was
It's because I'm in Remy driving home now.
All right. Daniel.
Yes, Kurt.
Do you have a favorite moment from TDC 2023?
Well, I'm going to share 2. My first one is not really in the Nomad Lounge, but before. Norma and I aren't really huggers, but because of what happened, we had a lot of really tearful hugs, I would say, and it was very comforting and emotional at that time for Norma and I, and just see everybody that cared for us at a time of need. And so that was a very great moment for us to see you guys once again, because we didn't know if we'd be able to make it. So that was a great moment. I think I held it back until I believe it was Glenn gave me this huge hug, and I just kind of
teared up. And good thing I had sunglasses on because nobody could see me, but it was pretty emotional for us.
Yeah, Daniel,
So
I really feel like it was a blessing to see you. It really was. I mean, everything that you had gone through in those previous days and weeks beforehand, man, there was a lot of emotion in that hug. I mean, I hug everyone, but that was like hugging you, holding on to you.
Well said, buddy.
Yep. And then the other time is when this great guy asked me to share a drink with him after we got off the Tower of Terror called Frozen in Fear drink. Yes. And it was, we got off the Tower of Terror, and I think Margita had told you that you needed to try it, so you wanted to try it with somebody, and so you bought me my first drink that you bought me, I think, so that was pretty cool. And it was actually it was up there with the frozen lime margarita. I mean, I really enjoyed that, so I hope that's a keeper. How did you like it, Kurt?
Yeah, if you listen to my episode, I talk about how that was someone asked me what was my favorite drink of the trip. The Frozen in Fear, it was a lemon and wild grape drink at the Joffrey stand outside with Norma and Daniel tasting that for the first time. That was a great surprise. Margita recommended it, and I give it 2 thumbs up.
I as well. It's really, I'd get it again every time I got off the Tower of Terror now.
Well done, Daniel. Thank you. Daniel's been working through this whole episode. I don't think we've had someone like work through the episode and join into a roundtable. So thank you, Daniel. That was fantastic.
Trying to get Adventure Bay up and running because we open Memorial Day weekend. So
I know you're in your most active time for your job. So thank you, Daniel. And Glen Kessler, who's got a busy life himself. Thank you, Glenn, for joining us. Can you add to all those amazing memories from TDC 2023, Glenn?
I mean, it's so many incredible memories. I already mentioned coming in, just being received by friends. So let me go to the other side of the spectrum. I had to leave on Sunday. Had to get back to work and work on Monday, which on 4.5 hours of sleep over 3 days was not a smart idea. But that final Sunday, saying goodbye to people, as bittersweet, obviously, as it was, riding on Tron twice that day on a individual lightning lane and with the virtual queue, and then coming and riding with my Tron buddy Bubba, who is as crazy about that 80s classic as I am, was a really special kind of core memory. I'm so sorry, Bubba, that I was so brain dead from having no sleep. We'll do better next time. But when we left Magic Kingdom, we had a little walk over to the Contemporary, where Tony Ann conceived of a wonderful idea to, just kind of sit, chill, relax in a kind of a secret spot on the second floor of the Contemporary building. And that walk was a great opportunity for me, at least, to kind of decompress, compose my thoughts, and get my emotions in order to kind of look back on the weekend and what an incredible weekend it had been with friends that, we talk about this all the time. We don't see every day. We don't see for many hours, many days. I mean, the amount of total hours, Kurt, that you and I have spent together, or Sam and Andy and Judy and everyone, and Susan, how many years it had been, and Daniel, I've only seen the one time, previously, and everybody else who's not on this call. And to have all that kind of come together in that, that powerful set of emotions on that, 15-minute walk, it was pretty overwhelming. And, the hugs, the tears, and yes, I had tears. I was hiding them as much as I could, holding them back as much as I could, but just looking back on the greatness that is our time together. It's too infrequent, but it is concentrated, pure, it's like a drug. And I know we all can't wait for that next opportunity, that next hit to be able to be together. Thank you guys for being in my life. Thank you, Kurt, for creating this community. And even though this was a TDC event, it was all the same friends. And it was so awesome to have you there. Just a wonderful, wonderful experience to have this on the calendar.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the next one. Can't wait for G3.
Yeah, Glenn does such a great job of explaining this feeling. We're getting together right now. We're virtually getting together. We get together on a Zoom call on Wednesdays. We chat on Facebook on a daily basis. We have you guys have 17 messenger groups where you're communicating. Is there an hour that goes by that we're not communicating together?
Not really.
Literally
with somebody?
No.
Literally no minutes.
Even with me, that I kind of fell out of communication with people for a while. Even now, like, it's still not a day that goes by that I don't talk to somebody.
It's really quite fascinating, isn't it?
To be honest, at this point, like, we keep saying, "Oh, we don't see each other that much," but we kind of see each other a lot.
We collaborate, communicate on a daily basis, if not hourly. And Glenn, yes, the moments, the special moments that we get to see each other in person. Again, I go back to that conference that I started this podcast from. Like, it floored me seeing these people in person on a yearly basis and how these relationships were built, but they were built on a common theme that we were passionate about, and how this community just continues. I'm so excited. We've only been really doing these personal meetings for a couple of years. The podcast started 9 years ago, but the individual G3s or TDCs, whatever you want to call them, the geek meets happen. I don't know. It's amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my every day.
Special here. It's special here, Kurt. Thank you.
Very much so.
Susan, do you have a last comment you want to make from this trip?
I really wish that this stuff didn't cost money.
Yeah, there is that.
It just sucks, because we'd be able to get together so much more often if it didn't cost money.
Well, there are discounts happening, right, Judy? Over at the...
Just just let the traveling tiers know what you need.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately, the big ticket discount ends the day G3 starts. So,
of course.
Yeah, but memories are better than stuff, as my friend Joe says.
Well, Margita always said, "It's just money. We'll make more."
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. It's just, it would be nice if it was something that could happen more often. But then again, if it happened more often, would it still be as special?
Yeah. A couple times or once a year.
Well, I'm sure it would. Sure it would be, but I mean, I still can't get over the fact that it's been like 6 years since I met you guys first outside of Baylor.
I know.
I mean, how did that happen? It just doesn't seem like that long ago.
Samantha, you got a last comment to make before we break?
Don't go to bed before midnight. You'll miss out. I did one time. My friends all decided I need to go to bed, and I still feel like I missed out.
All the fun things happen after midnight.
Everything good happens after 2 a.m.
As I recall, we had to tuck you into bed.
I know. Actually, I was going to say, that's one of my favorite memories, even though I don't remember it. I just was told what happened. It still makes me laugh.
Judy, what's your last comment from TDC 23?
I can't wait until G3.
All right.
So I can see everybody again.
I know. We gotta get a little rest. I know everyone's got illnesses and sicknesses and need a little vacation before we start planning G3.
No, actually, I came home from Disney and I wasn't sick. That's a positive.
All right.
Me neither. First time.
I think we got a good planning already. We got a good structure already. We're in good shape.
We are in good shape.
We don't need a lot. We really don't need a lot of things to plan to have
just
a good time.
waiting for that 60-day window when we can make some dining.
All right. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
We got to get that dining package for Beer Garden Boys to Men for Saturday G3.
Yep.
That's the big pressure.
Hoi.
That's exactly right. Andy, what do you want to leave all your friends with for this episode?
It was just great to see everybody. I just look back and think that prior to February of 2022, so 16 months ago,
you thought you were going to spend 3 days at Disney World alone until Glenn got there.
Yep. I had only, I met Kurt for maybe an hour with Judy and Ken and Margita. I'd spent half a day with Glenn and his wonderful family in summer of 2021.
And then your seat shrank at Trader Sam's, and it all has been a whirlwind since then.
I bullied into coming to Trader Sam's and stuck in a shrinking seat.
Been bullied to come everywhere else, but I'm still just amazed at.
Are you left-handed?
No, I got asked, whispered in my ear,
"What year were you
born?" And it's the fun stories like that, and the wonderful memories, and how, again, 16 months ago, I really didn't know anybody, and I consider there's a few people here that we talk every day, and I consider some of my best friends, and being able to see them and make, again, more wonderful memories.
Andy, your joy brings me joy. Every time I get on this microphone. Daniel,
something.
You're in the darkness, dude. Like, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
He's in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah.
I'm on
middle of Iowa, nowhere.
Yes. Well, when you spend the first 30 years of your marriage raising 5 boys and just doing sports and concerts and plays, and you don't really have friends, and so you never really think you'll really have friends because your whole focus was on family. And it's kind of nice, the last 5 years, or actually 3 years, we've ran into some friends that are more like family, and so it's really emotional sometimes to just be able to see you guys and get there and just hang out with people, not really your own age, but just people with the similar likes and loves. And so the only thing I wish is I someday can either live in Florida or closer to the East Coast, so I can go to some of these geek meets, because living in middle Iowa, you don't not really close to anything, but I just enjoy being with all of you guys, and will pretty much love all you guys. More like family than friends.
Daniel, love you too. We got a similar.
I'm getting choked up.
Experience. We got a similar experience. Like Samantha said too, we have no social life until this group.
Nope.
I'm telling you what, this group is part of what got me through the pandemic. Being able to do the weekly Zoom calls and
that too.
All that stuff. Like,
I know.
Absolutely.
That was something to look forward to.
Did it.
Well, I didn't need to drink with anybody. I just drinking was
Speaking of commitment to family, I think Glenn had to drop off
because Glenn.
I think we lost Glenn.
All that got up.
Something happened over at the home front, and Glenn had to leave. But guys, thank you so much for hopping on and doing a roundtable, reviewing all the fun that was TDC 2023. Love you guys. Stay in touch, and let's all get together and plan a really fun G3 coming up with our friend Kevin Curtis Allen, September 28th.
Feels so far away.
It is and it isn't. I know.
Season.
Don't forget AJ's coming.
I'm
still hoping I can go. I'm still crossing my fingers I can make it.
Hopefully we can get Susan there, and a lot of our friends that didn't make it to TDC will get a real good crew, and I'm looking forward. We got Albany meetup, if some of us are going to be there, I know, in August, but maybe some other meetups. But thanks, guys. Stay in touch. I appreciate you coming on. Love you guys.
Thanks, Kurt.
Love you too.
Thank you.
But not in a weird way.
Yeah, not in a weird way.
We won't be staying in touch. I'm out after this.
Yeah. Never see Samantha again.
Samantha needs a break from me.
Right.
I'll see you next weekend, Samantha. I come to New York a lot. I know you're getting sick of me.
I'm not.
See you.
You're her chauffeur.
Right.
Yeah.
This was great.
That was awesome.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Sometimes these roundtables become a bit of a love fest. Well, what can I say? But there are some genuine friendships here, regardless of the physical distance between us. And When we're not in the parks, we gather in our private Facebook group. We'd love to have you join that too. There's always some great interactions there. I wanted to do a shout out to Susan Cox. She had some great questions for her 45th birthday. Happy birthday, Susan. She thinks she's an adult now. And she says to honor that, she'd like to hear 45 reasons Disney is better as an adult. What are things that you love now that you didn't as a kid? What are reasons you'd give for going on a kid-free vacation to Walt Disney World? How do you respond when people say, but Disney is for kids? What are some things that were great as a kid, but you would pass up on as an adult? And lastly, what would your bucket list, adults only, once in a lifetime Disney vacation look like? I love those questions. I might do a roundtable on this, Susan. If you want to check out our answers, she liked my answers. Again, check out the private Facebook group. Sign up for that. Sarah Tomlinson is down in the park. She's posting lots of pictures from her trip. Dana Brogneri, she's excited. Her flights are booked, heading down in August. And I saw your email to me, Dana. I'm going to respond hopefully this afternoon on this Sunday to do a trip report when you come back. I'd love to do your trip report. Have a great time in August. And Deirdre Watts, great job posting a bunch of her magnets that she offered up to the Geekin family if they wanted them. They went fast. She's got annual pass holder magnets. One is Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Orange Bird, and another Mickey Mouse one. Thanks, Deirdre, for offering those up and mailing them out to our friends. Carl Casavecchia, one of my Patreon supporters. So is Deirdre. So are many of these guys, to be honest with you. He's down there at Disney World with his daughter. So thanks, guys, for all the fun. When we can't be together in person down in the parks or at a geek meet, for staying in touch through our private Facebook group. But we will be getting together Saturday, August 5th up in Albany, New York. Contact my friend, Wendy Fox. She is a great planner, organizer, and host for sure. It's a popular thing. I was talking to Andy Hoffman, who's going to fly in, go into New York, catch up with Sam and Rebecca, and drive up to Albany, and lots of people coming in for that. We'll be doing some Geek in Jeopardy, Disney gift exchange, and maybe a geek run. Check out the Albany Geek Meet, August 5th. It's going to be coming up soon. And before you know it, the Grand Geek and Gathering is going to be here. Got over 90 geeks I see in my private Facebook group just for that event, September 28th through October 1st. Mom and Judy just extended my trip. I'm going to be there the Monday before that weekend and then all the way to the following Thursday, I think. So if you're staying there past the 28th and October 1st, let me know. We'll hang out together, have a great time. Mom's getting excited for this trip. She kind of had a rough one. Got sick last year on our trip, so she's really looking forward to the Grand Geek and Gathering, and got the Halloween party, beer garden, lots of fun events and games, and hope to see you there. Let us know if you're coming. Great intro from my pal Glen Kessler out in his backyard, his brother Jeff, and Jeff's wife, Danielle, Samantha, my daughter Lindsay. I think Glenn was excited to meet Lindsay. I'm all out of intros after that one, at least new ones. So please send them to me. They're easy to create. Use your iPhone. They're fun. Just tell us your name, where you're from, a fun Disney World fact or two about yourself. You go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis, Lindsay, and the whole Geekin' family. Email them to me at kurt.stone@geekinonww.com. Patreon.com is a website where you can pledge a donation to the show, either monthly or even annually. Thank you so much. 63 Patreon supporters. It's fantastic. I thank you so much for doing that. I put out another Inner Circle podcast, a bonus episode. It's the third recording, I believe, from the live recordings I did during my trip, the TDC 2023. This time I'm walking the boardwalk early in the morning. I call it my coffee walk, telling you about my previous day's events. I think that there's a jungle cruise in there, and also some time at the Steakhouse 71 is on there. Brent Baptiste asked, what's a coffee walk? So now I think you know, Brent. I get some good feedback on those live recordings. So if you'd like to listen to those, I like to offer them up to our Patreon supporters. Just go out to patreon.com/geekinonww And you can sign up for Patreon. I appreciate you guys. Mom and Judy, they're busy. Thank you. We have some great clients. Again, we were talking to Nancy K today, and I did a new trip report with someone that's Margita's client, David Spiegel. It was a fantastic trip report. We love helping you guys book those trips to Disney World, Disney cruises, and even Universal. We're committed to helping you enjoy your Disney World vacations, and just reach out to us if you'd like to do a trip report, book a trip, review your plans for trips. We love talking to you guys and geeking with you every day. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening, geeking with us every single day, and we love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.